Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. On the last run, we attempted another no-hit run, and spoilers, we failed because we got hit on the cannon balrog fight. So let's try again. I really want to get a victory here so that we can then play for a 2-in-a-row no-hit run, which would be kind of fun. But that run was a very good run that we ended up having. I'm kind of ashamed that I wasn't able to actually turn that into a victory, or a challenge complete victory anyways, because we just had such great weaponry. We had the Polaris, the Mega Hand, the Pox Cannon, the Rad Gun. We had everything that we could possibly want as far as weapons go, but it was just a little bit of bad play that caused me to get hit on the cannon balrog fight when the cannon balrog did his attack where he bounces around and then summons bullets out of the walls. I just took a little bit of contact damage because I was not standing in a very good position, and I didn't blank until it was too late. I didn't get hit by a bullet. I got hit by contact damage from cannon balrog, but I wanted to try to save blanks, and it didn't end up working. But that's fine. You know, it feels like the bosses have been a bit of a rough spot in getting these no-hit runs because we've gotten hit on an Anaconda fight, on a Wallmonger fight, on a cannon balrog fight. And honestly, that's okay. You know, the bosses are hard. Excuse me. The bosses are difficult. We're not gonna succeed on every single run, although I suppose that is kind of the goal of all this, isn't it? I'm enjoying these no-hit runs. I'm enjoying the having to identify where the rough edges are in my play and then trying to be better. You know, be better at the Anaconda fight, make sure we don't get hit from a curving bullet from behind. Get better at the Wallmonger fight, make sure I'm dodging early enough to actually dodge bullets. You know, get better at the cannon balrog fight, don't get cornered and hit via contact damage when I could possibly avoid it. I've also been playing a little bit on my own, and those runs have not been going that well. You know, I still play Enter the Gungeon. I play it on my own when I have nothing else to do, when I want to relax or take a break. And I have not managed to get a no-hit run work yet. But in my own play, sometimes the room-to-room combat is the thing that gets me. That's where I take my damage. You know, I've been hit from, I mean, a few videos ago we got hit on a Blobulon on Bullet Hell. I've also been hit from a Ashen Bulletkin from behind. I've gotten hit by contact damage from running into an enemy thinking I could dodge roll past him instead of using a blank. I've been hit by a chain gunner. Those are the ones that I can remember anyways. So we just have to play well, pay attention. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this because we have such great items that we could purchase, and we are not gonna have enough money to buy everything. This is why I really want that AG&D update to come out, because I wanna buy everything from these shops, and I can't. You know, I'm really gonna have to make some tough decisions here. I think we're probably gonna end up wanting to buy the Scrambler or the Membrane for a weapon, because those are excellent weapons, good for boss killing, and honestly pretty good for room clearing as well. Although I think the Membrane is better at room clearing than the Scrambler, but the Scrambler just has so much ammo efficiency that it's very worthwhile to pick up if we can make it work. I think we're probably gonna wanna buy the key. We're also gonna possibly want to buy the Glass Guanstone, but unfortunately the Gundromeda Strain is probably outside of our price range. That's really what I would love to buy if I could buy anything. If I could pick one item from that shop to just get, like if I was stealing, Gundromeda Strain. Reduces enemy HP by like, what is it, 20%, maybe 25%? I don't know. But that's okay, we'll have to make some decisions, and hopefully, that was weird, hopefully we pick a good gun. But the Scrambler is good enough, so you know, I'm saying we gotta make sure we pick a good gun. Scrambler and the Membrane are amazing. I'm gonna be happy with either one of them. I imagine we'll end up picking up the Scrambler though. It's a good weapon to have as a support weapon because I can use it for most rooms. Most rooms I can just spend like 1 or 2 scrambler shots weakening enemies and then switch over to the robot's right hand. You know, good support weapon doesn't have to be something that kills one enemy in one shot, like an RPG or a grenade launcher. It could just be something that's efficient, that helps you do more damage in a room quickly. Something like the Scrambler works for that purpose. Something like the Membrane I think would be better for killing 1 or 2 enemies when you walk into a room, because you can fire it very quickly. It does a lot of damage, but it's not as ammo efficient, I believe. I'm just gonna destroy this chest. We do not have enough keys for the floor, and that's okay. This also isn't my first time recording this episode. I recorded 1 attempt at a no-hit run, and it was going fine, and then I got down to the 2nd floor and I realized I forgot the old crest on the oubliette, and I closed down the game in shame because I couldn't live with myself anymore. I was like, I don't want to finish this. It's kind of half the point is to go to all of the floors in the game and try to do as much as you can, you know? I really wanted to go to the Abbey and do a no-hit run there. And failing that, I felt a little sad about it. Here we go, Scrambler. One thing we have to be careful of with the Scrambler is that the shots will home in on whatever enemy is like nearest us. So we have to use that to our advantage to make the Scrambler shots hit the enemy that we want to hit. But as long as the Trigger Twin keeps doing this attack, we're fine. Good. So that should be a flawless. On the 1st floor, we get the SAA, which is a really good weapon, actually. High damage, you don't even need to aim it. It's kind of a little bit low DPS, I think. Gotta buy the key. Yeah. Kind of a little bit low DPS, I think. It's hard to kill one specific enemy with it because you would rather have the shots bounce, but it's still really good. I'll take a second and look for, you know, 1 or 2 secret room locations. We have a blank remaining. When did I use that blank? It's probably on the bullet. The bullet twins, the Trigger Twins fight. Which is fine. Yeah, I don't know. Let's blank in the exit room. You know, hold on. Go check out this guy's room. Ah, it is in here. And there's nothing of value in the secret room, which is disappointing. That's okay. Really, I was just hoping for like a key. Obviously. That's all right. So we have the Scrambler, we have the SAA, we have Robot's right hand, and then nothing else, except for a couple of pieces of junk. I think I'm going to try to use the Scrambler as a room opener. Probably I'm not going to use too much of the SAA if I can avoid it. It's a good room clearer, but it doesn't have a lot of ammo capacity, and it's not very ammo efficient, so we'll probably hold off on that for the time being. But just being able to open up with a Scrambler shot and having a better chance at killing one enemy quickly, it's really nice. Careful of, yep, the blobs, which are jammed, lovely. I mean, that's actually a good thing. Having a couple of jammed blobs and then nothing else on the room means that I'm gonna get some extra money when I kill these guys. Let's just make sure not to kill them into the pit of goop. Wish we had a higher rate of fire for dealing with these guys, but that's okay. I wish that the coolant would work against them, but they just create their own creep. So it's not that effective. It's all right though, careful, careful. Actually did kill that one via rolling into him. There we go. I have to be a little bit careful with the Scrambler, because when it impacts an enemy like this that is easily knocked around, the shots might, like the bullet bird shots from the Scrambler, might travel around the enemy and then knock them into me. It's a small concern, but it is a concern. It is something to be wary of. That could happen. And as a result, I could take a little bit of damage from an enemy kind of either touching me via contact damage or just getting shot into a position that I don't like. You know, maybe I want to make a particular dodge and I can't really do it. But so far this is going just fine. The Scrambler is helping me to wound or kill some enemies that maybe I otherwise would not be able to kill. You know what, let's coolant that. I'm probably not gonna get enough keys, but we have the coolant available, so why don't we use it? Hopefully we can get another coolant charge before the next wicked chest, but I don't think that's a mimic. I'm not seeing any mimicness. If it was a mimic, that would be amazing. So in a room like this, I honestly think maybe just pop the blanks as much as I can. You know what? Pop the blanks. This is an annoying room, and that confirm makes it just a little bit more difficult. I should have been moving. You know, I should not have just kind of gotten stuck there at the entranceway, but there's actually not really a good place for me to move. Definitely felt like the level was built against me because I didn't really have a good opportunity to... Careful. I don't think I really had a good opportunity to move away from the corner. There was a wall and then there was a pit of liquid like right about there. So I didn't have a lot of movement. But that's okay, you know, using the blanks on this floor is not a bad thing. We did pick up one extra blank earlier, so we do have a little bit more leeway towards using blanks. Okay, no more, no more. Make sure we don't get shot from behind. This might be the most difficult floor for us. Do not mind using those blanks. Much better than accidentally taking a hit of damage. We should go to the shop just to see if we can buy extra blanks. Oh, Table Tech blank is an instant purchase even before the key. There is one more blank, we can buy it, but now we actually don't really need to worry about it as much because we do have the Table Tech blank item. I am abusing the hell out of SAA for this. It's not quite homing, but it can be used like a homing weapon, the SAA. You just fire it at a wall and the shots will bounce. The shots deal more damage after they bounce, but it also just means that you can just not aim, not worry about your aiming. I'm firing at the wrong enemies. Might end up using a blank here. Although we might be fine. 2 veterans is not that bad. There we go, okay. That's a bit annoying. You know, 2 veterans can be awkward to deal with, but I'm glad I was able to deal with them without having to use an extra blank. Careful. Good. Good, good, good. We'll min-max the ammo drop. Honestly, probably by using the SAA. Yeah, the Scrambler has enough ammo capacity that I don't mind waiting on that. But with the SAA, I can take a lot of shots at walls, try to find secret rooms, kill the next room very quickly with the weapon, so why don't we just do this? Now, I don't think that there can actually be secret rooms in this room. I'll spend a couple of shots in that direction. Okay. Going fine. We have to be a little bit careful about the direction of the bounce as well. Good. You know, you don't want to hit an enemy from behind the enemy. You know, you don't want the bullet to push the enemy into you. You want the bullets to try to push the enemy away, but sometimes you can't get around that with the SAA because it will home in on enemies after the bounce. Not technically with homing, like it doesn't curve, but it will target enemies with the bounce itself. It'll bounce off the wall at the correct angle. like it's an AI bullet or something. It's a good gun. Even if you, honestly, even if you just hit your target directly, it still does pretty good damage. So don't forget Table Tech Blank. Unfortunately, we haven't really had too many opportunities to find and flip tables, but as soon as we find a good table, a good room with tables, that's gonna be our greatest potential advantage. So let's keep that in mind. Oftentimes with table tech items, I end up forgetting that I have them. And sometimes with table tech items, you get tables in rooms that are not necessary. Like, I guess it's nice in this room, but you don't really need those tables. A lot of people say in the game that they kind of wish that there was an item that could create a table. Like a carpenter's bench, it's an active item. Once every like 4 rooms, you could just create a table in the room. It'd be a nice synergy with table items. I want to fight the boss, I think. For a gun. It is a mimic, so I would have to kill it. Do I want a gun before I fight the boss? No, the Scrambler is a good gun for boss killing. But we don't have an amazing room clearing weapon. I would like maybe a good opportunity to get another room clearing gun. Spend a couple of shots from the Scrambler just to help out a little bit. Good room, good room. No dead eyes and no jammed veterans makes that pretty easy. I remember, got tables. Save the tables in case there is a mushroom man that spawns. He might not spawn. There is. Excellent. Yeah, the Scrambler is working fine. I was thinking to myself that it might not be the best utility weapon, but I like that it's a lot of damage very quick. When all the eggs hit one enemy, you know, it can kill, as we've seen, standard bulletkins in one shot. The mutant shotgunners don't really stand up to the punishment of the Scrambler. So it's ending up being a very nice pickup. Should also make sure to go back a little bit and revisit the rooms in which I have passed up tables and then flip those. Because if I can find a secret room for free, I would love that. Come on, Meat Cube Man, you're the worst. All right. Coolant that. I kind of want to kill the boss before I open any chests, because there's a gun muncher. If we have not good guns, we can gun munch them. So why don't we fight the boss first? It's a bit of a risk, you know, the passives can be really good, but I think I'm in the mood for better guns. In particular, just better room clearing guns, because I think that is something in which we are kind of lacking slightly. The Scrambler's fine, the SAA's okay, but these are also my boss killing weapons, and I need to make sure that I can use them for that purpose in the future. Make sure I have enough ammo for them, make sure they're good enough for that purpose. Okay. I'm switching to it every once in a while just to make it simpler on myself. It's something I can just click fire, click fire, click fire. Although it is taking a little bit of effort to make sure that I am switching, you know, at the right button. To switch from the robot's right hand to the Scrambler should probably just be not doing that and just firing robots right hand, but it worked. We get the Chillin. This is not a good gun. It's gonna put us at 10 curse, but there is one advantage to this, and that is I can gun munch it. It is a green level gun, I believe. So as a result of having this, I should be able to gun munch it with something else that we pick up on the floor and then use that as a, you are a jammed mimic. Should be able to replace this with something else and get a good weapon out of it. So we have tables, we can flip some tables to try to kill the mimic. I should probably just use the scrambler, honestly, because he is kind of an annoying chest to deal with, being jammed and all that. Not a mimic. I hope that there are more mimics. I hope that this other chest was a mimic and I just didn't see it. That would be very nice. I can only buy one key on the floor. Although, you know, we did pick up a key from the boss, didn't we? So we can actually open both of these chests, and then if we don't like one of the guns, gun munch it. So buy this. You know, I would even buy the flare gun to gun munch it with the Chillin, just so I can get some sort of an advantage out of that gun drop. So we open this, we get Lament Configurum, which is not good, and there's no cell creep, I believe. So we cannot take Lament Configurum because that would curse us, and also the item itself hurts us. Though I believe that if you get hit by it, it shouldn't count, but I also don't want that 10th level of curse. The Gemini rifle is fine. I'm not gonna gun munch of this. Which means that I actually do need to buy the flare gun to gun munch it with the Chillin, which I am gonna do. I think that's worthwhile. We cannot get into the room with the chest. What I should do is this, try to find the secret room, and it just had one blank, that's okay. Buy the flare gun, buy one Guanstone. We will pop the flare gun in the gun muncher. Flare gun's okay. It's really nice if you can get like an alpha or a mega bullets to make it work. We will teleport. We will pick up the Chillin and we will run. We won't keep the curse after we gun munch it, but we just want to do this at the end of the floor to make sure that we run away from LJ for as long as we can. So we get that 38 special. This is like trash. How did we get this trash weapon out of a green tier item and a brown tier item? I guess it's possible that the Chillin is actually blue, and I guess it's also just, oh, it scared the shit out of me. I guess it's also possible that we just got unlucky with our draw. Well, 38 special is at the very least a way of finding secret rooms, so there is that. But that's not a good draw. I guess we'll gun munch it in the future, and I guess we will also just move on. Probably Scrambler robots right hand. We need an ammo drop for the Scrambler, but we can, you know, wait on that until whenever we get the next ammo drop. We don't need to worry about buying one. 40 shots is enough to kill a second floor boss. Now against the Old King, we're probably gonna want full ammo in this, but worry about that later. I do worry about, you know, a jammed blob rushing me down. We have to be a little bit careful about that. The Gemini rifle is good. I do like that weapon. It is a little bit inaccurate, but because we're the robot, we have an accuracy bonus. Kind of helps to counteract the reduced accuracy of the weapon. Okay, that time the explosion actually worked in my favor. That time it didn't really work in my favor. I guess these guys, like, can't go through that little corridor or something? That's weird. It's like I can break their AI just by running down here, and they're like, oh, can't get to you. I guess the grenades can pass through the little corridor, but these guys can't. It's not that they're too wide, they're actually too tall. Oh, that's so good. It's not so good, it's good. I definitely need a better room clearing weapon. Hegemony rifle kind of partially fits that bill. Careful. But it's not super ammo efficient. It will run out pretty quickly if I use it frequently. So I'm honestly saving it for later. Saving it maybe for the next floor, maybe for a difficult floor, difficult rooms. You know, maybe if we find a leaden maiden, we're gonna want a hegemony rifle. Honestly, the 38 special might actually be okay. Like, maybe using that would be the best thing for us. Goddamn scrambler. 38 special might be able to kill these enemies a little bit faster than I'm killing them, but it's also just simpler for me to not have to worry about that at all and just use Robot's right hand. Be careful. I focused on the wrong enemy there. I should have been focusing on the non-jammed enemy instead of the jammed one, but that's okay. This might be the old crest drop-off. It doesn't matter if we do it now or later because this is a no-hit run and I would like to, you know, not get hit. But we'll drop it off because we're here, so why not? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. The shotgunners that I killed did not explode, so I was able to make my way over here. Gotta be careful with the scrambler because it was the eggs, not the eggs, but the primary shot was hitting my target, but then the little birds were trying to hit the enemy that was closest to me, which they couldn't hit because of just the wall in the way. 50 credits. That's a lovely drop. Well, this sucks. I guess we are going to probably not buy anything from this floor. I do love having a table tech blank on this guy. Get a few hits in on him. Pop a blank. Okay, we're good now. Any room with a leaden maiden and a table, I am happy with. Okay. Have an ammo drop, so we can get scrambler ammo. Let's push the rat off of it real quick, though. Oh, okay, never mind. Good. Real good. So now we should have, honestly, enough ammo to kill this boss and the next boss, the Old King. 120 scrambler shots goes kind of a long way. I would, I think, prefer to have maybe something with more DPS, because I think our DPS is still a little bit low with the scrambler. Like, it's good, but it takes a long time to actually kill, I think. So, if we can get another boss killer, I would like it, but it's unnecessary. We don't really need it. That's a wishless item. It's a wish list, not a requirement at all. And this table tech blank is working wonders. Obviously, I think it is the best table tech item, but table tech rage is a close second. Table tech rage can let you do substantially more damage. Table tech sight is fun if you can get a synergy that works with it, but because it doesn't work with charged weapons, I'm not a big fan. Some of the charged weapons in the game are the strongest weapons that you can get in the game. See, that was basically a wasted scrambler shot. I have to start hitting it a little bit closer to me if I can't hit an enemy directly with it. I think it would be nice if the scramblers targeted enemies that were near the scramblers and not near you, but I understand that, you know, by having the AI target an enemy near you, maybe it can help you out a little bit. Maybe you can kill an enemy before he does contact damage or shoots you or something. So there is a little bit of a give and take there. And a lucky table tech blank found a secret room. It's unfortunate that that secret room, it looks like it is a secret room that's going to require a key to access the chest inside of it, but you know what? It's still a chest that we didn't otherwise have access to, and we can always just get a, You're getting buffed, I need to kill the buffer. We can still get a piece of junk out of that chest, potentially, so it's not that bad. Could be worse. Come on. So this should be, yeah, the next chest. We should look for secret rooms. We have table tech blank, but we don't have extra blanks, so we don't really have a... We already found the secret room, I'm an idiot. We don't really have that much of an incentive to save blanks, more than 2 of them anyways. So if I had found the secret room, I would have probably tried to save a blank from the boss fight for it, but we already found the secret room, I remember that now. Rock, Gorgon. Gorgon's an easy boss. Just gotta watch out for the poison. I don't know, use the 38 special. This way I feel like I'm getting some value out of it or something. Yo, can you, could you not put those save spaces so damn far away from me? That'd be very handy. We're not gonna be killing the Gorgon quickly, but I don't want to use the Scrambler. I want to save the ammo in it, I think. We're gonna want that for the old king. We do have a small, like, rate of fire bonus whenever we dodge roll with the 38 special, but it does kind of take a little bit of effort to click that fast. Holding down the mouse button doesn't give you any sort of a bonus. So it's like activate a reload and then do an emergency dodge and then you'll be fine or something, I don't know. The weapon has range, I'll grant it that, which I like. Probably pop 1 blank. This should be the end of the fight. There we go. Bit of a long one. We did use a lot of ammo in this gun, but that's okay. We get the frickin' fight saber. Damn it. Stop giving me the cursed weapons. I can't take it. I have 9 curse. I mean, the fight saber would be amazing. We would be able to basically never take damage ever again as long as we played well. But it's far too risky. You know, I'd have to fight the old king. Using only the fight saber, I couldn't change weapons. I'll think about it. We have some chests to destroy first. Junk. Fight saber. I mean, it is an S tier gun. Flex a lot of bullets. We wouldn't have to summon LJ on the next floor. I think I'm not gonna take it. God, it's so good, but I really don't want to hit that 10th level of curse. This no-hit run thing, this is all about trying to stay safe, I think. Don't take risks, right? I'm very happy about the levels of junk that we picked up here. I'm not happy that we didn't pick up any sort of keys, but, you know, it is what it is. And I'm not even gonna pick up the fight saber because I think that would ruin Magnificence. So I guess we're going down to the next floor with 3 guns. And I say 3 guns because what I really mean is 3 good guns. We have the Scrambler, the SAA, and the Hegemony Rifle. Which is not super amazing, but we'll live. Hopefully. We do have table tech blank. Room combat should be easy-ish for the most part. You know, we're not gonna have too many problems, I think. Dodging is gonna be important. We should open this if it's a mimic, and we should just open it if it's not a mimic. Table tech rage? Yeah, that's really good. And thank God we got a key out of that. That's like extremely valuable. But now the table tech flipping is gonna be super important because we get defense and offense, which is ideal. So room-to-room combat should be easy, you know. There's never gonna be a table in a boss fight from here on out. The only boss fight that can have tables is the Gatling Gull. But we have great room clearing potential. Save blanks if we can. Fight the boss, flawless the boss. Let's try our damnedest to make this work. I really don't want to kill the spent that's following me, because if I kill him, he's gonna summon other versions of himself, and I'd rather just kill him when he is the last enemy remaining. That way I can kind of take my time killing him. Just make sure I don't get bit in the butt. There we go. Nope. More enemies. No jammed enemies, just 3 priests. Oh, come on, give me a room with tables! Game always does this. Gives you table tech synergies, gives you items that benefit you, and then you never get the opportunity to use them. I want tables. I wish that these fire pits counted as a table. That'd be nice. Same thing. I think I'm gonna do my best to not worry about killing the little spent enemy, and instead we'll worry about killing the mage. Then we'll kill him. Target selection, man. Target selection. It's like you kill one of them, it spawns 2. You kill the 2, they spawn 4. Is that how that works? Is that always how that has worked in the past? You kill 1, 2 spawn, you kill 2, 3 spawn, or 4 spawn. Every one you kill basically summons 2. Is that another way of phrasing it? They multiply, they split geometrically. Is the 38 special good at knockback? If so, that would be nice. Not really. So we'll kill you the old-fashioned way. Come on, where's the tables? Hey, tables! Nice. You're dead, ghosts. You're dead to me! This is what I wanted. If only they could spread the tables out. There are oh, we're not done. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tables in this one room. You couldn't give me a table in another room? Rude. But hey, it's still nice to have on the rooms that do have tables. You gotta go, and you have to go, and you have to go. I'm not going for the tables because I can kill this guy without needing the table, but that cultist that was in the middle of the room when I walked in, that's a little bit dangerous. I guess I maybe could have done it. It would have been nice to get the damage bonus. Get out of here, rat. No one likes you, rat. Wow, okay. Keep trying to do this with the ammo drops, trying to min-max them. Keep getting stiffed. Was there a key drop? There was. I should pick up the key first, because if I find a high quality chest, maybe I'm not gonna have the coolant on me. Maybe I'll use the coolant for combat, or maybe I'll just get unlucky with timing of things. Now, of course, I'd much rather have just like a 50% damage bonus instead of having rage. But it is still good to have. Better to have this than nothing, right? You know what? Pop the blank. I don't like having to pop the blank there, but I think I was gonna take damage. How should I have done this room? I guess I should have killed the one enemy right here, and then instead of going up and around, go down to the other side. Because then I could have lured the ghost up and then just like gone in a circle along this small vertical wall segment. That probably would have been fine. Not a mimic. I don't need any more junk, so I want to open the chest to try to find good items. You know, finding a potion of lead skin would be really nice right about now, you know? Having another active item that isn't the coolant. It's not a top priority, but it is a priority, something I would like to have happen at some point. We have enough keys, open the chest. This is like the first chest in 2 floors we've been able to open. Mass shotgun is not good. For us, right now. It's a good gun, it's efficient, but without having a damage upgrade that's permanent, I don't like that you can't kill standard bulletkins with 1 direct shot from it. I feel like we'd be better off having a weapon that was a little bit more consistent with its damage output, I think. It's still okay. We should be happy to have it, and you know, maybe there are situations where we want to pop it. Hell, if we have the damage bonus from Rage, I bet you it's going to do a lot of damage. So let's switch to it when we need to because it is so efficient. Like this. Off the table, go into the next room real quick. When we can stay at range, it's pretty good. But we can't always stay at range. All right, next chest. Give me, well, it's gonna give me a passive active. It's a brown passive active, but you know what? Possibly worth it. We do get a key out of it, so at least we have broken even. There is a sell creep on the shop, so we can sell the poison vial. We have no sort of poison immunity, so I'd rather keep the coolant, honestly. Although the poison vial is fine, but there's not really a reason to hold on to it, is there? Oh my god. You know what? Could pop the coolant, get rid of the poison. We don't have a backpack, do we? No, none for sale. All right, drop the coolant. Not the coolant, drop the poison. Get a little bit of money. 16 credits. Not a lot, but we can buy a key. We can buy 2 blanks. 3 blanks for the boss fight is not a lot, but it is acceptable. And here we go, Old King. This is the moment of truth. Hardest boss fight for the next couple of floors, probably. Probably want Scrambler SAA. And we should try to kill that guy. Good dodging. I don't mind using a blank for that. It's an annoying attack to dodge. Come on, skulls. Most of the skulls got destroyed. Our damage output is not... Oh, I got hit by the actual thing. Our damage output is not, you know, outstanding, but it is acceptable. Might actually have more damage output with the, might have to blank this. No, we're good. Might have more damage output with the hegemony rifle, honestly. But we don't need to worry about that right now. Oh my god, I should have probably been hit twice there. It's okay, we're doing fine. I almost dodged in the wrong direction. Still 1 blank. This is getting close though, I will admit. Freaking Old King, tanky MFer. Let's try your best to get that bullet circle to like hit a wall or something. Using a lot of ammo. This is fine. This is what the ammo's for. I love it when he's doing that attack. I'm actually, I think, a little bit better at dodging that lately. Found a gap, took advantage of it. Found a gap, took advantage of it. Hit a wall, hit a wall, hit a wall. We're good. I think we're gonna get this. Oh my god. That was scary. Sweet. Old Jammed King has been flawless. We get the briefcase of cash. So we'll pick it up. 489 credits. We can buy everything that we have ever wanted in this world. And another benefit of having the the briefcase of cash is that we can actually sell it for more money. So 489 credits, we drop it. Oh, look at that. 530 credits, because we already got the benefit of the item. It can't take away our money by dropping it, so there we go. We do not need the Ring of Explosions when we throw guns. Let's drop that. And at this point, I really want to find shops. A black market would be amazing, but you know, rare. We'll pop this. 3 mimics, yes! This is so good! There's no wicks. It's 3 blue level mimics, so we will get 3 blue level items out of this. We can sell what we don't want. This is extremely good. We're probably gonna want to, well, you know what? What we're gonna want to do first, I think, is open this up. There's a couple of pillars in this room, so that's a pretty good room to fight mimics. Honestly, this room is a good room to fight mimics, so I want to try to lure the mimics over into that general direction. One at a time, too, because I don't want to have one mimic die and drop an item where I can't get it while I'm trying to fight the other mimics, you know? I don't want the rat to steal anything, so... You know, something like this. Get him in the hallway. Perfect. Be very careful. Take a couple of shots. Oh, we got this. The knockback is so good when you get a nice shot that you really don't need to worry at all. So we picked up easy reload bullets and the bow and the laser rifle. I do like the laser rifle. It's a counter to the red mages, so that's very nice to have. The bow's trash and probably not even worth gun munching, but here's the thing, I don't need money, so I might as well keep the bow. It's stupid, but it's honest, it's truthful. I don't need more money. We might as well keep the bow so we can gun munch it in the future. Maybe we only want to gun munch 38 special and the bow, whatever, fine. But that's that ended up not being as good as I wanted. I would have honestly wanted as many passives and actives as possible. Our weapons are fine. We do have enough good weapons that we can kill bosses. If we can get some damage upgrades or rooms with tables, the mass shotgun is good. Good enough anyways. Just gotta be a little bit careful around using the scrambler. Enemies that have knockback, enemies that are able to be afflicted by knockback, they are gonna get knocked back. We gotta be careful of that. So let's try to be careful. Next ammo drop is going for the scrambler. And I think, honestly, we should start using the hegemony rifle. Maybe even the mass shotgun. And in fact, I think I'm gonna stop using the scrambler, because it is dangerous. It is a bit dangerous to use. Shit. I don't like doing that, but I'd rather use a blank than get hit by one of these frickin' Kohlers. I guess he just died from poison or fire or something. Should have tried to go over here and hit the table before the Kohler activated, but I forgot that he was an enemy on this room. Ah. I don't know how this mine came back. I think maybe it hit the mine cart that the bulletkin was riding in, and as a result of that, it got pushed back into me, towards me. But that's dangerous. Ah, man. What the hell are we gonna be using? I don't like our gun situation right now. Thank God you died. Need a better room clearer. Mass shotgun's fine, but I don't know who said it's their favorite gun. It's not my favorite gun. It shouldn't be anyone's favorite gun. Okay, buy the blank. We can buy ammo. It's probably gonna go to the scrambler, but we have enough scrambler ammo to kill the next boss, or at least mostly kill the next boss. We might as well wait. Well, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna explore first, open the chests. Maybe we'll get a commando, maybe we'll get a... That'd also be a good weapon for us at this point in our lives. When it works, the mass shotgun's okay. I just don't like enemies that get close to you, and because we're cursed, some enemies are gonna be jammed. They're gonna get close to us pretty quickly. Like this guy. He's a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, that's going to the scrambler. Especially with the ammo belt, we definitely have like enough ammo capacity now for weapons like the scrambler. Looks like we are still able to get a one-hit kill with the mass shotgun at this point. Gotta get this guy. There we go. I don't even care if this guy splits. Helps if I can hit him. There we go. I definitely wanted to kill the Buffomancer. Alright, you know what? A lot of crates. Mass shotgun not good against crates. I mean, at least it can one-hit kill some of these enemies, even with the big shot. That's something, right? I never noticed that little explosion sound. Boom. When that skull hits the wall. You know what? Frickin' have it. Use it. The Gemini rifle is still a good secondary weapon to have. Okay, blue chest, not a mimic, plenty of money, we can buy keys. +1 to bullet is actually extremely good for a number of reasons, the least of which is that with +1 to bullet, mass shotgun's gonna be better for longer. It's gonna be able to kill non-jam bulletkin with the main primary shot for longer. Now, of course, it's also just 25% damage upgrade. Everything is gonna be better. Every gun is gonna be better because of that. So this is a great pickup, I love it. I'm a big fan of damage upgrades. So give them to me. Okay, that was a risky room. I probably should have blanked in that room like twice, but wanted to avoid it. We have kept our blanks. 2 blanks for the boss fight, that's okay. Do we have anything that explodes? It's actually something important if we do. Keep that in mind. Do we have anything that explodes? No. It's not good. Not the best anyways. We want something that explodes because it counters the Mind Flare if we find the Mind Flare. Instead we get the Origami, which is nothing special. boss fight first. We could gun munch. We could gun munch. Let's buy the key. What would we gun munch? Orgunny's blue, mass shotgun is green. Because we don't have anything that pierces, Orgunny might be nice to keep in case we get a kill pillar fight on the next floor. But I'll gun munch it. I'll gun munch it anyways. This might, if it's brown, whatever. If it's blue, better. But just in case, we also, you know, we get full ammo out of the bow, we might as well gun munch the 38 special. Whatever. We get the kiln. The kiln is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. And it's also blue level, I think. So I think we didn't gain because we gun munched the Orgunny, but you know, we rolled the blue gun RNG and we failed. That's okay. I say we failed because I would have preferred to have something, you know, better. Like, I was hoping for anything that would explode. And I think at blue level, you're thinking mahogany. Mahogany might be the only gun that explodes at that point, but it's okay. We actually have like a 50% damage bonus because of all the junk we have combined with +1 to bullets. It is the Mind Flare. It's not good. Some mines will be destroyed thanks to the, this is not good. Some mines might be destroyed. What are you doing? Thanks to the electricity, which would be ideal. You're just firing some bullets that bounce, not a problem. Making more mines will create more electricity. You know what? Felt like I needed to blank. I don't mind. The frickin' the eggs, they try to go after the mines instead of frickin' the actual enemies. The enemies, of course, here in our situation being the boss. We did get the real mine, which is ideal. Okay, bouncing shots, not a problem. Still have 1 blank remaining. Easy dodge. You should be dead. Oof. Mind Flare is a difficult fight just because there's so many mechanics to keep track of. Moonscraper is good because we finally have a beam weapon. Because we have a beam weapon, we can deal with High Priest and Dragon skull bullets in the future. So I don't mind having a beam weapon. We could also gun munch it in the future. It is blue level, but we'll keep it for now. Oh god, these secret rooms have been so bad. I want something better. I'm gonna buy mass shotgun ammo. And honestly, I might use mass shotgun as a room clearer, but I'll use a hegemony rifle as a secondary, and if we ever find red mages on the next floor, I will switch over to the laser rifle to kill them. Maybe just any mages, not even just the red ones, because if a mage is jammed, I don't really know what type it is. I know if it's holding a book, it's gonna be the book mage, but other than that, it is a little hard to see sometimes. No reason to even fire at that large distance trying to hit the enemy in the upper right corner of the screen. Gemini rifle secondary. That was dumb, but at least I got the kill on the Summomancer. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. At least I stopped him from summoning. Should open, oh, this is good. Should open rooms with tables if I can. Now, I wish that I was in the middle of the room with the tables that I could flip for Table Tech Blank, but I positioned myself poorly. We didn't take any damage, though. I think there's gonna be a skeleton. We have to be aware of that. Accept that there's gonna be a skeleton. Yeah, and that guy's jammed. He's gonna take a while to kill, which is unfortunate. You can hit him hard, occasionally. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Where are you? God damn it. Oh, Christ. Really don't like having to use a blank there. Jesus, stop summoning jerks. Good God. I did not expect it to be that difficult, but I mean, yeah, I couldn't kill him. But he's a freaking asshole. Good God, okay. We used a blank, not a problem. We can buy blanks from the shop as long as they exist. The important thing is that we have not taken damage. And the important thing here is don't get telefragged. Don't get telefragged. I don't know, mass shotgun, it might be a little bit too finicky to use. For now, oh, it is okay. Good, Book mages, they're the worst. Not a mimic. We have plenty of keys. Dodge, roll, upgrade. It is a Guanstone, which is nice. I don't know how I feel about a dodge upgrade though. As long as we don't fight the Wallmonger, I'm not gonna worry about it, but against the Wallmonger, I do worry that this might make it a little bit harder to dodge some shots, but I'm probably just overthinking it. It's probably gonna be fine. Not a mimic. Flame Hand is really good, and in fact, that might be what I wanna use as my secondary now instead of the hegemony rifle. Because it really does allow me to kill things a lot faster. Than the hegemony rifle. It has better aim and range. Thank God we came into this room from the correct side and not the stupid side. Flame Hand is excellent. It is basically a weak Mega Hand, which makes it pretty good. Damn it. I dodge rolled into that myself. There's basically no reason for it, and I did it to myself. Hopefully we can pick up blanks. We could get rid of our curse. I'm not gonna do that. Curse is half the fun, but we could if we wanted to. What I really want are blanks. I guess we could get rid of our curse. It'd be 45 credits. We have plenty of money. We could take cursed items, but yeah, what's the fun in that? I like having curse. Makes things interesting, you know? Okay, no second wave of enemies, which is good because the second wave is fully, basically fully supernovas. I'm gonna talk to her. She might give me a bottle, but she gave me armor instead. Should have waited until we found the shop, because then we could sell whatever she ends up giving me that I don't want, but I don't know, kill him? We don't need any more keys, so I'm gonna take the key. The ammo drop is gonna go to the hegemony rifle because it is quite low. And then we'll keep using flame hand mass shotgun. Oh God, what the hell? I hate ghosts, hate telefragging. Bad shot, bad shot. Take a second to aim, will ya? I like these rooms with skeletons in small rooms with like pillars. Makes it pretty easy to dodge. As long as there's no other enemies. Sometimes you can find this room with spent running around. One more table. Oh, but no other waves. Okay. Still haven't taken any damage yet on the entire run, I do believe. Even if I'm not able to light these enemies on fire, the knockback, rate of fire, and damage from Flame Hand makes it worth it. Good. Shop, give me everything. There's at least one blank. There's an airstrike. There's a cog of battle. This is honestly pretty damn good. The airstrike is fantastic at clearing bullets and keeping you a little bit safer. You know, if I had airstrike, I wouldn't necessarily have had to use at least one of the blanks that we've used in the past, but maybe more. It's better than the coolant at this stage. So let's take it, we'll activate it, get it ready. Cursula shop, which is nothing that we want. We might as well look for secret rooms. Although I think we already found it, didn't we? Right there. So in that case, we'll come back to it later. We're fighting the boss. It is gonna be a wallmonger, which scares the shit out of me, but you know what? We have a scrambler. We have cog of battle. I popped a blank immediately. I'm not focusing at all on cog of battle. I'm just focusing on shooting. We have the dodge upgrade. Oh, that's probably saving me, I think. Ah! Damn it! I took my hand off the controller. I don't know if we had the airstrike ready. I popped my blank way too early on the fight and I used 2 blanks on the frickin' floor. Oh my God, the wallmonger. You're killing me. Actually killing me. Ah, well let's keep trying. I've gotta get better at the wallmonger fight. I kind of froze for a second during that fight. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's okay, this is still a good run. And we made it through 4 floors without taking damage. We got hit once on wallmonger. And I'm not even, you know what? I'll take it for this. Not even that mad. Not that mad because I know that we can get better at that wallmonger fight. It's just gonna take a little bit of time and practice. Yo, you gotta go, dude. Although I am a little sad about it. Ah, frickin' wallmonger. I bet you if I wasn't worried about the, cog of battle or something, I could have possibly done it, but damn. Just so many bullets coming out of the wallmonger. It's different from every other boss because the bullets that come out of the wallmonger come out from the wall, not from like a single point source. You know, most of the enemies in the game, most of the attack patterns that you need to learn how to dodge, they're radial in nature, you know? Either they're coming at you in circular patterns, or they are emanating from one source in the middle of the bullet patterns. But here it's like, hey, you've got a lot of bullets coming at you in a wall that you have to try to dodge. They're all parallel to one another. It kind of messes you up a little bit, or at least it messes up my brain a little bit. But that's just an excuse. I need to get better at Mr. Wall. We have the moon scraper for this. I'm also not paying attention to the cog of battle at all. What I'm doing, damn it. What I'm doing is just 1, 2, wait, 3. 1, 2, wait, 3. I've got just like a pattern in my head, and I'm trying to press the fire button in that pattern. I'm lucky that I haven't picked up any jammed SMGs here. I'm kind of purposefully not killing them, or not blanking them, because I want to save my blanks. You know what? Pop the other blank. Probably should have at this point just blanked one of them at least, but this is fine. At least I am looking at the cog of battle when I have a second. It's going fine. Using a lot of scrambler ammo, but guy's tanky. Considering I haven't really popped the airstrike yet, I figured that was a good time. Good. There we go. Next phase. We have 478 credits, but you know what? I don't really want to keep exploring anymore. We've done our part on the run. We made it to the dragon. We made it to the wallmonger without taking damage. It's good practice. I should honestly probably keep exploring the floor, practice the rest of the floor trying to get no hits on it, but I also just want to keep going, you know? Get down to bullet hell and see how far we can get down there without taking any damage. I have the airstrike. I might want to consider popping it on this phase at some point, but with the dodge upgrade, we can actually really easily reposition ourselves. We don't need to worry so much about the bullets coming in. There you go. So the dragon's dead. That is a flawless on the jammed dragon. Oh, and let's go down to bullet hell. Let's keep trying to use like the mass shotgun. Maybe see if it's actually gonna be a viable weapon in the future. Although I will say I'm tempted to just use the flame hand because I know it's good. A little bit of a waste having so much money with the briefcase of cash, but what can I say? We took damage, so now I just want the run to be over. I want to start the next recording. I want to get the no-hit victory, the no-hit streak. One day, it will happen. And I don't know, the mass shotgun, honestly, it's been pretty good for us. This is kind of a little bit of a good showing for it because we do have Cog of Battle, and with the rage, it's also doing very good damage. You know what? I might need to use another weapon for this. Let's get it ready to go. There we go. Because those guys can be a pain in the ass. I should save some scrambler ammo. I'm also just kind of a bit hesitant to use scrambler when I don't need to, because on any room with a mage, if the mage sucks up your scrambler shot, you're gonna be in for a bad time. Also, I seem to be pretty bad at killing enemies quickly enough that I'm able to deal with the necromancers. They keep spawning skeletons on me. That's something I gotta work on, I think. I'm trying to just kill enemies quickly, but safely, but maybe I should be trying to kill them a little bit faster, you know? You know what? Maybe it's worth it. Kill enemies faster, don't have to worry about the skeleton spawn. This is going fine. Cog of Battle is a little bit annoying because you find yourself constantly looking at it even when you really shouldn't be. Like, there's no reason for me to be focusing on it. I have a pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't even need to, I don't even need to hit that 2-shot. But I like to activate the reload quickly, and you can do that just by hitting either the fire button or the manual reload button to activate the reload a little bit sooner. Right, we have the crutch, don't we? Completely forgot about that item. Probably makes the mass shotgun a little bit better because the shots will have a better chance of hitting if I don't aim properly. Hit the table. And with the rage bonus, you know, how much damage bonus does it give you? 3 times? We're actually killing enemies pretty quickly. Didn't count as a blank, so the revolving didn't cancel its attack. Still plenty of ammo in the mass shotgun. It is efficient. It's efficient if you can get the kills, and honestly, because of the damage bonus of Cog of Battle, we're actually getting a lot of kills. It's still not my favorite weapon, but I think because we have the dodge stone, maybe we're slightly better with it here. Need thwomps to move, thank you. And you know what? You know, I should have taken that for the scrambler, shouldn't I have? Probably would have been a better ammo drop choice. I think I want to be on the right, yeah. All right, flame hand. There's always one more enemy on this room. I can never kill them all when I intend. I did take damage. I wanted to see if I could get that dodge to work, and then I got hit again because I'm not paying attention. I really should be. Again, this is practice to try to do no hits. Oh, you know what? Also, that's probably what we want to do. Should have done that from the beginning. Don't forget, you're here forever, and don't forget you have the airstrike. Also, I don't think you should stand in the middle at the onset of that room. Oops, you are a crumb cube. Come on, get knocked into the pit. There you go. But this run, it's a good run. We have enough damage that I'm happy. Mass shotgun helps with that. Cog of battle helps with that. And it's been a fun run. We had a very stressful time, I think, on the old king fight, but we made that work. Thank you, Scrambler, for being such an awesome pickup. I mean, that's the reason I bought it. I don't always buy weapons, but when I do, they're really good weapons. I feel like you can't be too concerned about picking up good weapons if you know they're gonna be good. You know, if there's something you want, just buy it. Now, of course, saying that helps it helps to say that when we picked up 586 credits by the time we reach bullet hell. You know, we had the briefcase of cash and everything, but even without that, it's definitely worth buying a good weapon, especially if it's a good boss killer and you're gonna go down to the oubliette and the abbey. Especially if it's a weapon that can also function as a room helper, like the Scrambler does and did. Did you not die, or is there just like another blob? I guess you just didn't die. Even though I thought I had killed you. You should be dead! And at this point, I'm taking mass shotgun ammo because why not? Maybe I'm not giving it enough credit. We should give it the credit it deserves. Lead Maiden, Lead Maiden. Nice. I'll admit, I also feel a little bit silly about getting hit twice on that one room way over here. But honestly, I can only blame myself. Getting cocky, confident, and complacent. Well, okay, yep. That I don't feel that bad about because it was the airstrike that caused the enemy to get knocked into me. I forgot about it, and I should have activated it on the Agonizer to kill him as quickly as possible instead of trying to move around the cowboy bullet. Or I could have used a blank. Regardless, that was a very silly move on my part. Flip the table. There we go. We done? No. No, don't home! Just let me shoot the target. I know best. I know best who I want to kill. This might be one of those situations where the crutch is actually kind of a bit of a detriment because I know who I want to fire at. I know where I want my shots to land. But my shots can't really land where I want all of the time. Thanks to the crutch. Like with that whiz bang in that last room. Uh-oh. Is every enemy on this room jammed? It sure looks it. Yo, come here. Hey guys, come here. That was easy. It was not bad. All right, 2 rooms away from the boss fight. Let's at least flawless the Lich. Because that's something that we're gonna have to do 100 million times every day if we're doing no-hit runs. So let's make sure that we still have that capability, you know? You know? I wish I'd gotten the airstrike earlier in the run. I'd be more familiar with it, you know? I would know that I have it. You know what? You're not even dead! That's how annoying you are. You didn't even die. Oh my god, freaking curving bullets. Freaking crutch, what are you trying to do to me? Alright. Yeah. Hog Battle is also nice to help us get that actual damage out there. Get us closer to the damage cap. Not gonna use. It's also nice for a faster reload too when it works. I'm not gonna use. Oh, damn it. Should have used it. Said I wasn't gonna use the airstrike if I didn't need to. But I guess we did need to. At this point, I'm just trying to, like, I think, practice without using blanks. Get into the habit of doing that because, you know, as we've seen on that Wallmonger fight, we might run out of blanks. If we practice now without having blanks, maybe we can be better off on these fights. Whoops. And then I immediately use a blank. But to be fair, I used the blank because I made a mistake. I popped the airstrike, and as a result of popping the airstrike, I pushed myself back into the wall of bullets, and I had to pop a blank just to stop myself from getting hit from the wall of bullets that I was pushing myself into. Did this wrong. Should have waited a second. Oh, it freaking pushes me really far. In the center. That's when you want to use a blank if you have one, but I'm gonna save it. Or save the 2 blanks I have. Again, try our best to not use blanks if we don't have to. No, I've already taken a hit on the Lich, that's okay. This is a practice run. Practice round. You're dead. You're dead. All right, run complete. Lich dead. Took a hit on Wallmonger. So that's 2 hits on the Wallmonger. He's ruined our no-hit runs twice. Gotta get better at him. I don't know what it is about the Wallmonger. I think that's it's my weakest main boss. But I think Door Lord is my weakest boss that can appear on the 3rd and 4th floor. I think he can appear on the 3rd and 4th floor. But he's so rare that you really just gotta practice him in boss rush. That frickin' wallmonger. If I hadn't used all of my damn blanks earlier on that floor, we would have been okay. And, you know, I did use a couple of blanks on the 4th floor at times when I probably should not have used them. You know, I was scared that I was gonna get hit by something. I made a dodge roll when I didn't need to. I could have just weaved through a bullet, and, you know, one standard bulletkin took a shot at me, and I'm like, damn it, I'm gonna get hit by that. I've gotta pop a blank. So really, it's my fault that I got hit on the wallmonger fight by not conserving my blanks earlier in the run, but still, it was a good run. It was a good run attempt. Maybe we'll get another no-hit next time. It's hard, it's very difficult to get a no-hit run. It's gonna be very difficult to get these streaks, but I'm invested. I want it to work, and I want to do it. I want to get a nice streak under our belts. What should we aim for? I mean, 1 would be a good start, and then 2, and then 5, and then 10, and then if we can get to 10, that'd be excellent. Excellent, yeah. All right, you know what? Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.